10 Most Unusual Man in the World. There are many people in this world who are so unusual that it's hard for us to believe they actually live on the same planet as us. They either exhibit a lot of unusuality or engage in strange behavior, which helps them land on this list. Even among the inhabitants of our Earth, there are those individuals who are so extraordinary that neither medical experts nor scientists can adequately explain these human traits. If you already have a burning want to learn more and simply cannot wait, we'll expose you to just such extraordinary personalities in our list of the top 10 unusual persons. Before we start the video, please subscribe my YouTube channel so that you can be updated by my new videos. Number 10, Kathy Young, World's Smallest Waist. People who are strange frequently make sure they have unusual characteristics that help them stand out from the crowd. They frequently take home a well-deserved victory in a competition with a broken record. To win the contest and get to that level, they undoubtedly work hard as well. Kathy Young, who is renowned for having the smallest waist, is one such individual who most definitely merits recognition. You might be startled to learn that this little is 15 inches if you're wondering how small it is. That's right, as you were working hard to go even closer to 24 inches, someone managed to surpass 15 while you were far behind. Number 9, Nak, 3 decades without sleep. Nak is another strange human being who inhabits this planet. What makes him strange? He is a Vietnamese insomniac, after all. Since roughly 30 years ago, he has not slept at all. Naturally, his inability to fall asleep is due to insomnia, but what's strange is that he appears to be functioning virtually normally. He can also handle a lot of farm work. It is true that he needs some medical assistance, which is understandable given that going without sleep for 3 decades can lead to serious physical and mental problems. Number 8, Lal Bihari, the man who fought for 19 years to prove that he is alive. Alive but listed as deceased? Although this may appear like the narrative or circumstance from a horror film, it is actually something that a real person has gone through, and it's not at all frightening. Lal Bihari was created in India's Uttar Pradesh. He discovered that the Indian government had long since proclaimed him dead when he tried to apply for a loan one day. Lal Bihari then had to endure court fights to show that a living guy is alive as a result of an evil uncle's scheme. Number 7, Mehran Karimi lives at the airport since 1988. The next person on this list is a male named Mehran Karimi, an Iranian refugee. Since 1988, he has resided in the airport. In fact, this man has made the Charles de Gaulle Airport his permanent home. Because his papers were in order, he was forced to reside there for an indeterminate period of time, and the story of this guy even inspired the film Terminal. He reportedly took up residence in the terminal's departure area and is quiet. Number 6, Yoshiro Nakamatsu. Man photographs every single meal he eats for 34 years. If you think you're the most ebullient person, this dude will undoubtedly disprove your claim. Nakamatsu has demonstrated that when it comes to excitement, no one can match him. He made the decision to photograph every meal he consumes for the past 34 years in order to conduct a thorough analysis. It's strange that he has undertaken this project merely to ensure that his food is thoroughly examined. Number 5, Timothy Dumauchel, man who sued TV company for making his wife fat and lazy. Today, nearly everyone in America has the ability to file a lawsuit against another person for a variety of varied and often trivial reasons. The most peculiar one, though, was submitted by Timothy Dumauchel. He really filed a lawsuit against a TV network for forcing his wife to gain weight. You'll chuckle and be astonished by his arguments against the firm. He said that the television industry was to blame for his wife's weight gain as a result of spending a lot of time on the couch and channel surfing. Number 4, Michel Lotito, man who can eat everything. Most people are familiar of Michel Lotito, a person who can devour anything. This man, who was born in Hungary, has earned his many record-setting accomplishments. He can eat practically anything, including metal and rubber, and yet live. He has consumed a complete airplane in addition to automobiles and bicycles. He has never experienced a significant illness despite eating such an unusual diet. This might be as a result of the fact that his intestines are built in such a way that they can withstand any form of poisoning from food, assuming they can even be considered food. Number 3. Saptra Natsassafin, world's hairiest girl. Saptra, the hairiest teen from Thailand, has an extremely rare ailment that causes hair to grow in places where it would normally not. It's true that this frequently made life tough for her, but she doesn't see herself as being special and her condition doesn't bother her much. Number 2. Sanju Bhagat, man with twin living inside him. Indian farmer Sanju Bhagat had a protruding tummy his entire life. Everyone began making jokes about his being pregnant. They had no idea that some of what they were saying was accurate. Sanju had trouble breathing when he was 36 due to his expanding tummy. He was subsequently sent to Mumbai's Tata Memorial Hospital for an urgent procedure. When they began operating on him, the doctors discovered that he actually had a fetal disorder, not a tumor as they had initially suspected. In this instance, a fetus becomes imprisoned inside of its twin. In other words, Sanju spent the entire 36 years carrying his twin brother's mutant body inside of him. Number 1. Marioshimitsuo, Japan's crazy Christ. Therefore, Japan has its fair share of peculiar individuals with peculiar ideas. One such well-liked figure is Mitsuo, who claims to be Jesus Christ, the Almighty God, and that his teachings would usher in a new era of peace and harmony in the globe. This list of the 10 weirdest people in the world must have changed your perspective because you must have encountered many peculiar people in your life and thought that no one could be as unusual as them. I hoped you find this video helpful. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe as it really helps our channel, and remember to give your feedback in the comments below. See you in the next video with some more interesting topics and facts.